got some bad news for anyone who's been eagerly awaiting the mod support on the PS4 version of Fallout 4, as people looking forward to using mods on the PS4 won't get the chance anytime soon, as according to Bethesda, Sony won't, quote, approve user mods the way they should work. And due to this, mod support for both Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition won't be available until Sony can, quote, offer proper mod support for the PS4. So why is this, I hear you ask? Well, let me hit you with the full quote from Bethesda, and we'll also discuss a little bit later on some of the more nitty-gritty details of why Sony are perhaps making things a bit difficult. So, Bethesda said, quote, after months of discussion with Sony, we regret to say that while we have long been ready to offer mod support on PlayStation 4, Sony has informed us that they will not approve user mods the way they should work, where users can do anything they want for either Fallout 4 or Skyrim Special Edition. Like you, we are disappointed by Sony's decision given the considerable time and effort we have put into this project and the amount of time our fans have waited for mod support to arrive. We consider this an important initiative and we hope to find other ways user mods can be available for our PlayStation audience. However, until Sony will allow us to offer proper mod support for PS4, that content for Fallout 4 and Skyrim on PS4 will not be available. Now, sadly, the reason Sony isn't approving or working with Bethesda in order to get mod support going on the PS4 for both Skyrim and Fallout 4 wasn't actually discussed by Bethesda, but we can safely assume a few things, and these are based on when preparing for the private beta on PS4, there were a few hurdles that Bethesda needed to overcome, and these might be some of the challenges awaiting them for Fallout 4. For example, one issue was mod size file limit of 900 meg opposed to 2 gigs on the Xbox One. Another issue was memory usage and game performance using PC textures. And Bethesda was working with Sony to create, quote, optimal texture exporting support in a future update, and was also working with Sony on an issue where mod sound files weren't supported due to the use of a proprietary audio format. Now, these issues could be some of the reasons why mod support is in limbo on PS4, or they could not. We just don't know. None of these details were provided by Bethesda, but it does seem that they have run into these issues during the process from almost the beginning. Of course, mod support has been available on the Xbox One version of Fallout 4 for some time. Since May the 31st to be exact, so obviously PC gamers have had it since launch, pretty much since the mods were available for the game, and Xbox users have been enjoying it rather since May 31st, and PS4 users still don't have it, and when they will get it is a massive question mark above everybody's heads. Hopefully soon we can get the lowdown on exactly what is going on there, why Sony are sort of putting up roadblocks, why exactly Bethesda are seemingly remiss to sort of work around those roadblocks. Perhaps Sony are asking for too much and Bethesda feel like, mods are going to be very much hampered by these requirements. Without knowing what the exact requirements are and the reasonings behind the issues for mods on PS4, it's really hard to know exactly what's going on here. So I really hope that Sony give us some information soon, and also that we get a resolution between Sony and Bethesda, because obviously people have probably been waiting for this content for some time, and it just looks like it's not coming anytime soon. Until Bethesda and Sony can get this worked out, it's not going to happen, period. So bit of a mess, to be honest, and people aren't exactly happy, and I don't really blame them, to be quite honest. This, of course, was a feature promised way back at E3, and it still isn't here. So, one extra thing that I just want to throw in, completely unrelated to Fallout 4, but is related to the PS4, as, of course, there was a sort of rumour or report or rumblings going around the internet that there was something Sony said that seemed to suggest that they would be charging for patches, for certain patches, but it seems to be something lost in translation there, as Sony said to Polygon that they won't, quote, will not be charging consumers for patches, and basically developers are, quote, not allowed to charge you for patches for or PS4 Pro feature updates. So basically, that rumour that was going around, not true. They're not going to charge you for updates, and according to Jack Sipich, the founder of developer Absinthe Games, they are not allowed to charge you for patches or PS4 Pro feature updates. So that's that as well. So a lot of bad news and a tiny speck of good news as a seasoning. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.